Robots should never look like humans. Here's why. Hey everyone, let's kick things off with a bold statement. Humanoid robots can be more dangerous than you think. So I pose this question to you. Should robots ever look like humans? In recent years, we've seen a massive surge in the development of humanoid robots. They're popping up everywhere, from factories to homes and even in customer service roles. But with this rise comes a wave of concerns about their design and implications. Are we really ready for robots that look and act like us? Today we're diving into why I believe robots should never resemble humans. Grab a snack, get comfy, and let's explore this fascinating topic together. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. The quest to create human-like robots isn't new. We've got pioneers like George Devil, who created the first industrial robot, and companies like Boston Dynamics, which is known for its incredibly advanced robotic designs. Throughout history, inventors have tried to mimic human features, from the iconic automaton of the 18th century to the latest AI-driven humanoids. But why do we want robots to look like us in the first place? Is it a desire for companionship? Or are we simply fascinated by the idea of machines that can emulate human behavior? Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of humanoid robots. What are some key features that define them? First off, there's their appearance. Many of these robots are designed with human-like faces, limbs, and even skin textures, which can make them eerily lifelike. But it's not just about looks. They also come packed with functionalities. Many humanoid robots can walk, talk, and even express emotions. Well, at least in a robotic way. The technology behind them includes advanced AI, machine learning, and even facial recognition systems. All these features are intended to make interactions feel more natural. But that's where things can get a bit dicey. Let's talk about the psychological effects of humanoid robots. This is where things get really interesting and a bit unsettling. When we see a robot that looks like a human, it can trigger something called the Uncanny Valley effect. This is when we feel a sense of unease or discomfort, because the robot is almost human but not quite there. It can lead to mistrust, anxiety, and even fear. On the ethical side, we have to consider the implications of creating robots that can mimic human emotions. Are we crossing a line by designing machines to be so lifelike? And what about societal consequences? If humanoid robots become commonplace, could they replace human jobs or even disrupt social dynamics? These are critical questions that we need to think about. So how do humanoid robots stack up against their non-humanoid counterparts? Non-humanoid robots like drones or industrial machines have clear advantages. They can be designed purely for functionality, without the added complexity of human-like features. They're often more efficient, easier to maintain, and don't carry the same emotional baggage that humanoid robots do. On the flip side, humanoid robots can provide a more relatable interaction experience for users, which can be beneficial in certain settings. But at what cost? The potential for misunderstanding and mistrust looms large. Now let me share a little personal experience. A while back, I had the chance to interact with a humanoid robot at a tech expo. It had a friendly face and could respond to my questions. At first I was impressed, but as the interaction went on, I started feeling kind of weirded out. The robot would smile and nod, but there was something off about its responses. It just didn't feel genuine. I left that interaction with a lingering sense of discomfort, and it made me rethink the whole concept of robots designed to look like us. So, what's the final verdict? I genuinely believe that robots should never look like humans. The potential for psychological distress, ethical dilemmas, and societal disruption is too significant to ignore. While technology continues to evolve, we should prioritize functionality and efficiency over an imitation of humanity. This way, we can harness the power of robots without crossing boundaries we might regret later. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about humanoid robots? Do you see any benefits, or do you agree with my perspective? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're here, don't forget to check out my other videos on robotics and technology. Let's keep this conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.